One day, James was refilling on water when he said, "Ooh, there's a yard up ahead. I can show them who's fastest and best up ahead on there." So we puffed away, feeling fast. James raced right past Thomas, saying, "I'm fastest and best, and I should pull the express," he said. But James, stop, Percy up the line. But James didn't. He kept on continuing. And Thomas was right. Percy was on that line shunting trucks in the yard for another engine. Then he saw James. "Get out of the way, James. Use the buffers. Use the buffers." "No way," said James. That buffer ruined my beautiful..." It was too late when he finished. Coal flew everywhere. It flew right on top of James and his beautiful paintwork. "Oh, look what you made me do," said Percy. "It wasn't my fault you were in the way," said James. Well, you should be at the stations collecting your coaches." "Wait, what? My coaches? Oh no! Now who's supposed to take my train?" Thomas rushed back to the scene and he was horrified. "James, look what you have done." "My fault? You should have warned me," yelled James. "I did, but you're too busy being boastful." "See, this is what happens when you do that, James. Bad actions come," said Thomas. "I'll go get the breakdown train and I'll get you back on the road." Thomas sped away. Soon the mess was cleared up, but James still wasn't happy. "I have to get to the washdown," he said. "But what about your train?" said Thomas. "Who cares about the train? I am dirty," he cried, and he sped away. "Silly James," said Percy. "He's always being such a show-off." "I know," said Thomas, backing up. "I have to go get my coaches, and I'm going to warn Sir Topham Hatt about the incident." "Okay, bye, Thomas," said Percy, and Percy continued to shout. Thomas sped down the line, and he saw James doing exactly what he said he was doing, getting a washdown. "James, you're going to be late for your train. You have passengers, and you got to get pole coaches." "Don't forget about the coaches and passengers. Just go get Henry or Edward to do it." "Well, they're all doing their trains like they're supposed to, not getting a washdown in the middle of the day." "I don't get it in the middle of the day," said James. "I get it every day. Morning, day, evening, and tea time usually. A lot during tea time." "Well, I'm going to go warn Sir Topham Hatt that you're not doing your jobs." And he sped away very cross. Thomas raced along the line. "Those passengers will not be late. That is the Thanksgiving special," he said. Then James puffed right next to him. "Well, those Thanksgiving specials will be taken by me," he said, and he stormed off really fast. "Oh, yeah? Play it like that, I see. Game on." And he puffed away really fast. The two engines stormed down the line. Sometimes Thomas would get the lead and James was left behind. But then other times, James would get the lead and he'd leave Thomas behind. As the two engines raced down the line, they didn't know that Neil was coming up from the other side. And she was pulling an important passenger train. It was a Thanksgiving special. And Thomas and James were heading straight for Neil. "Oh no, get out of the way," she cried. Neil was sent on a runaway siding, and she hit the buffers hard, but that didn't stop Thomas and James from their race. They kept on. Nia knew that there would be trouble later, but she couldn't think about it because she was too busy trying to get off the siding. Gordon was also pulling a Thanksgiving special, and when he saw Thomas and James, he freaked out. "Oh no, oh no, oh no," he cried. And James and Thomas saw him too. Disaster struck. And disaster did almost struck, but it didn't. Gordon was sent on a loose siding, and Thomas surged down the other line. "Ooh, that was a close one," said Thomas. Then James came. "Ah, you silly engine, you almost killed the Thanksgiving passengers," he said as he raced after him. Meanwhile, up the line, Ryan was delivering the mail train for ours they'll end. When he heard Thomas and James's whistle, he was shocked. What are they doing here? They shouldn't be on this line right now, he said. By our still end where Ryan was. See you later, Thomas. And then when he saw Ryan, he yelled, "Look out!" And Thomas was looking out. He flew right past Ryan on the loose siding. "Yee-haw!" he said. And Ryan puffed away, feeling shocked of what had just happened. Thomas and James sped right into the little station where they saw Sir Topham Hatt. Sir, I'm ready to take the train." "Don't let James take it," yelled Thomas. He was the late one. And then Nia puffed in from the other side. "You silly engines almost killed me and my passengers," she exclaimed loudly. "I've heard," said Sir Topham Hatt, mad. "So did you." "So did I," said Gordon. "You guys almost ran into us and I was sent on a loose siding. Those poor Thanksgiving visitors," said Gordon. "Oh no," said Thomas and James sadly and silently. "We're in big trouble now." And they were. Sir Topham Hatt was being really strict. "You guys will stay in here until you guys learn how to not rush about to get a simple job done. You guys only have to pull Thanksgiving passengers. But since you guys couldn't figure out how to do that, you guys won't be now." "Yes, sir." "Okay, sir," said Thomas sadly. James didn't worry about it, but he looked like he did. "But sir, who will see my shiny red paint? And why do we have to sleep in this rusty shed? I hope it teaches you guys a lesson." "Yes, sir." "Okay, sir." And Sir Topham Hatt walked away. Until tomorrow to see if they come out, and the Thanksgiving event is tomorrow. Stay tuned. Goodbye.